all right, my people. How are you guys doing today? I am doing just great. I'm sitting here on a Sunday thinking about each and every one of you, thinking about what we're going to be going through, what we're going to be doing here in a few more days. We're going to be into the year 2026, people. Imagine that, the year 2026. Some of us gonna make it through, and some of us are not. We still got a few more days left in this year, but anything can happen. I might not be here in a few more days. We don't know. But I'm not gonna do anything crazy if you guys don't do anything crazy. So let's get started. If you notice, my partner in crime is not here. It's past time. He's probably taking his nap. And he didn't wake up to get to the show on Sunday. Gonna be upset, I know, when he see this show. But when he comes on, and I guess we'll see him. I'm looking down here at this monitor here, and I still don't see him showing up. Usually he'll just pop up, or he'll send me a text. Hey, hold on, I'll be there in a few minutes. But it's after 4 o'clock, so he's probably still asleep, and he hasn't realized that we're going to keep this show going. No matter what, we're going to keep this show going. Yesterday, we had a talk, long talk about this Dave Chappelle show that he did on Netflix a couple of weeks ago. It's all on the internet. And I hadn't really looked at the show until my partner in crime, Ted, had asked me to check it out. Say it was a damn good show. And I checked it out, people, and it was a damn good show. I looked at it again last night after our show, and I picked up a few other things that they did on the show, and I thought it was great. I thought he did a hell of a job on that show. I'm telling you, he did one hell of a job. That man is something else when it comes to entertaining. And like he says, he's been doing this for over 30 years since he was a little boy. And imagine that, a little boy being a comedian amongst grown men. He did that. And now he has honed his skills, and he is for lack of any few words, anytime he does a show, the place is packed. There's mostly white folks at it, but this show he did in Washington D.C., and I can look around the place there, and I'm telling you, folks, there was a lot of us folks who were there at that show. The place was packed all the way up into the stands everywhere. He puts on a damn good show. Well, as usual, when Dave gets on and does anything, a lot of controversy going on. And this show in particular, a lot of controversy on because Dave was sort of, I don't know if you can call it political or what, but there were some folks out there who just didn't like his show. And the fact that he ended the show the way he did, it threw some folks off. And some of the people that threw it off and everything were kind of upset about it and everything because it touched upon their folks, them Israelites, some Israels, people in Israel. In October 2017, a long time ago, people, this thing been going on for a long time. Hamas did capture a group of people and stuff from Israel and made them prisoners. Right after that, old Benny, he decided that he was going to make Hamas suffer for what they did. and he started a campaign to destroy the people in Gaza. Now, the people in Gaza has I can't say they have anything to do with Hamas, but they they are innocent. Hamas is a terrorist organization, and they did this and stuff because they could not do anything to hurt Israel. So they decided that they were going to take these prisoners. And old Benny Netanyahu, old Bibi, decided he was going to make them suffer. But if any of you guys know, it's that right before this thing happened in 2017, old Bibi was about ready to get booted out of office. They had humongous crowds all in the street, people in the street wanting to get rid of him. They wanted to knock that prime minister off his pedestal because of what the heck he had did and the crimes that he had committed. So in essence, what happened, Bibi used that incident and everything for his own benefit. And when he used that incident for his own benefit, he kept on killing people in Gaza, bombing hospitals, bombing all kinds of folks, schools. It didn't matter. That's what he did. He put on a total massacre of the people there in Gaza. Not just Hamas, but the Gazian people, the Palestinians who lived there. And he, till today, he has made it a it's been a slaughter. And I'm sorry, people, it wasn't 2017 when it happened. It was during Biden administration where it happened. So it had to be somewhere between probably 2022, 21, 22 of October when that happened, not 2017. Because 2017, I'm sorry, people, that was when Trump was still in power and it didn't happen then. It happened during Biden administration when he did that. Made a correction. But anyway, I have to put a little blame on Biden for this a little bit because he got to take some responsibility of what the heck happened because he could have spoke up and told Bibi that he was wrong for dealing with these people in Gaza. But there was a lot of pressure, extreme pressure on Americans, especially Joe Biden and stuff, to let Bibi do what he was doing. AIPAC was just going crazy. They didn't care who Bibi killed. They shouldn't have took those prisoners and stuff and everything. 200 and some prisoners that they had taken. So I guess Biden just didn't have enough fight in him and everything to fight AIPAC off and everything because as you notice in this country here, Jewish people and stuff have a lot of power. A lot of power, folks. A lot of power and a lot of money behind it. They can do some things and stuff to people that most folks and stuff cannot do. Even the billionaires cannot do. So these people have some power and they control a lot. And to show you how tough they were, some of the Democrats who were talking against Israel for what they did, some of those people did not make it through the election. They primaried them right out. There was a gentleman there in New York, I forget his name, but I also remember a young lady there in St. Louis in that state who was a congresswoman who had just been elected and she was running for her second term, and they primaried her, beat her to death, put forth almost $10 to $15 million and gave it to her opponent, and that money and stuff, for whatever reason or other, beat her out, knocked her out because they didn't like what she had said about Palestinians and about how Israel should not be killing those people. They should not have been killing those people. Well, getting back here, people, to the Dave Chappelle show. At the end of the show, doing his closure, because his closure took a long time, but he did one hell of a closure. I mean, they did a hell of a closure. I'm telling you, I enjoyed that closure. He reached back to 1910, 1908, and he brought it up until a couple of months ago to the trial of, I don't know if you would call him a friend of Dave's, but Dave did say that he went over to P. Diddy's house one day, sat down and had a drink with him. But he didn't know. He said he didn't know what was going on. But hey, that's Dave now. But anyway, at the end, he said that we should not be talking about things that we don't know about. That is the worst thing in the world and everything, to open your mouth and talk about something that you don't know about. That you, and somebody tell you that they are sure about something and you know that they aren't, then you need to kind of put them on their back burner somewhere, because most people don't know everything about what's going to happen in the future. Nobody can tell you today what's going to happen in the future. All they can do is say, well, this is what it might be, this is what it could be, this is what it is. But they say, with this going to happen, you nix them out of your portfolio, kick them all the way back. But he did say at the end of the show that if anyone who knew him thought that somebody could poison his mind, the only thing that they can poison his mind with, and he said, if you hear me say this is a code word to say that Dave has been poisoned, that somebody has poisoned his mind. It had to do with Israel. I like Israel. He threw the microphone down. Something of that. Can't say it specifically, I said what he said, but he said something about Israel that he did not like what Israel was doing. Now, he dropped his mic and walked off the stage. Didn't say another word. But I guarantee you, there have been a plethora of people beating him up about that statement that he made about Israel. Well, now you know Dave very controversial. He was very controversial and stuff when it came to LGBTQ people about 2 or 3 years ago. They almost canceled him out. He also said that he felt freer to talk in Saudi Arabia than here in the United States. That's a personal opinion there. You can't beat anybody up, folks out there. All you folks stuff who talking against David that could beat him up and said that it is not true. And most of the people who say that they ain't walking in Dave's shoes. They of a different persuasion. They have not walked in his shoes as a black man. They have not walked in Dave's shoes. And I don't know how they can say that. He's more freer here in the United States than he is over there in Saudi Arabia. Speak for yourself, you racist white folks. You don't know because you have not walked in Dave's shoes. You have not walked in the black folks' shoes. You don't know. Get off of him. Leave Dave alone. Let him do what he does. Let him be an entertainer. Let him be the voice that he is out there in the community. And he has a very, very, very powerful voice. Very powerful voice. So all you doubters, you Bill Maher's and you Chris Cuomo's out there who talking about Dave, get off of my man. Speak for yourself, but you don't know. I think he did a great job, and I appreciate what the hell he has done. Thank you for that. That is something that I had to get out, something I had to say, and something that I think that us folks, our people, realize what they did, what he did, and what he said. You got some black folks out there who saying something against Dave and everything. Pity for you. I'm sorry for you. Because the only thing I can think of is someone with some big pockets paying you to speak out. All right, Nicki Minaj. Sorry about that, girlfriend. Okay, next thing. Coming year 2026, people. This show, Ted and Ed show, is going to be going on using another software platform. It's going to be a little bit different. We're going to be doing a lot of live shows. So hopefully you folks out there who are subscribing to us, please keep on subscribing to us. Please understand that we're trying to do the best we can to give you the fairest information that we can give you. And we hope that you guys, if you don't like what we're saying, comment about it. Open your mouth and say something to us. We will listen to you. We may not do what you said, but we will listen to you. Okay. All right. Democrats this year did not do as well as they should have. We're doing a year review here, in my mind, what transpired here for this year, March 2025. Mr. Trump decided that he wanted to do this big, beautiful bill and make permanent tax cuts that he had enacted in 2017 when he was first in office. He wanted to make them permanent, and that's what he did. The Republican Congress, the Republican Senate did not stop him. Whatever Trump wanted to do, they did it. But people, well, let's not forget what happened in the Senate. We had the Senate Democratic leader, old Chucky Boy, had an opportunity to stop this bill or to at least slow it down some. This big, beautiful bill that is tearing us apart right now. And his own infinite wisdom says, well, we got to trust the Republicans and we cannot fight Trump right now because he's too powerful. We can't do anything. But he had a chance to stop him because they couldn't get those 60 votes that they needed without his Democrats doing it. And he allowed some of his folks to go along with those Republicans and pass that big, beautiful bill because he said, come September, we're going to be able to do what we need to do to stop it. December, people, and this shit is still out there. September, old Chucky Boy couldn't do nothing. They blasted him for a while, but they finally got off of him and everything and said, well, we can hope in there, but that didn't do any good because them Republicans been rolling all over these Democrats and stuff. And these damn Democrats been tooting their little asses up and allowing the Republicans to do what the hell they want to do. So some of these fools out there thinking that the American people are going to put them back in power because they wanted, Democrats want to drive the bus. What kind of bus you think that these Democrats going to drive if they do get in power? Tell me, you Democrats, tell me, Hakeem, tell me, Chuck Schumer, what kind of damn bus that you're going to drive if, for some reason or another, the American people put you back in power. I don't see no difference in Democrats or Republicans right at this point. We still cannot keep our conference together. Republicans been keeping their conference together They've been in lockstep with that knucklehead, orange head devil up there for a whole year now and allow him to destroy this daggone country and wreck it. And they haven't opened their mouths and said not one word. But damn it, I can't say that about my Democrats. We had a shutdown going on, and we was too daggone chicken to keep that damn thing going. I didn't see no difference between the shutdown and today, people. No different. They still cutting food stamps. They still cutting off monies and stuff for people's insurance. So you didn't gain shit when you went down there and let them and voted with them people to pass the daggone. Man, I'm just so upset with those Democrats. We got a continuing resolution going on, a budget that they had to get passed, and you chicken Simon sat up there and said, well, we can't keep letting them hurt the country anymore. Hell, they can't. Shit, you didn't accomplish nothing, people. Not one thing did you accomplish. Not one. Things haven't changed. They told you that they were going to vote on this daggone bill. The Senate. So the Senate said, y'all, we're going to bring this shit up. You all vote for this shit and you pass it. We're going to have a vote in December and everything stuff for it. Hell, they had a vote in the damn the House, but goddamn it, the Senate didn't say shit about it. Screwed you all, and you sat there like stupid dumb people and stuff and allowed them Simon guns to just run roughshod over you. What makes me think I need you or the American people need you in power? You're gonna be chicken livered just like you have always been. You blue dog Democrats, you chicken livered cyber guns. You're out there mad to screw this country up. You can't keep on blaming Republicans for it. You gotta take some responsibility too. But you're not. You're not taking no damn responsibility at all. None whatsoever. Oh my God. I've been voting Democrat for a long, long time. But trust me, people, I don't know anymore. I'm like a whole lot of independents out there. I have no idea what the hell to do. But I know we can't continue along this track. And you Democrats, and you all think y'all can continue along this track, and you're going to drive a bus. You don't even know what kind of bus you're getting ready to drive. I cannot trust you either. Because I'm sitting back here on pins and needles when you guys get in power, I'm pins and needles all the time. Because the last two Democrats who have been in power could have got a hell of a lot more done if they could have got these chicken livered fucking Democrats and shit and everything to pass their daggone bills and stuff that they need to make this country better. You did it when Obama was in power, and you did it again when Biden was in power. Yes, Biden got a lot of stuff done. You could have got a lot more done. Woe is me. And woe to the American people. Woe to those farmers out there. Woe to those all the people in this country. Black, white, Hispanic, or whatever. We all been screwed. Think about it, people. We have been screwed. We've been hoodwinked. And I'm not just talking about my folks, my black folks. I'm talking about all Americans here have been screwed real bad. I can't blame them and stuff for it. Hell, we could have did a hell of a lot more. If our folks had got their asses out there and voted, old yellow hair would never been in power. Yellow, orange, or whatever kind of color he wanted to put in his head. Why should I fight for you, you people and stuff who didn't, who voted for him, and the people who didn't vote at all. Why should I help? Why should I stick my neck out? Why should the Democrats stick their neck out? Or why should a Republican stick their neck out for you? You asked for this shit. Reap what you sow. Hopefully, folks, a couple of days, a couple of weeks, that, that mafia group that spends time up there in the White House or and in the Capitol will try to do something for this country and American people. If you guys continue to let that man have these damn tariffs and stuff and do that stuff and tear this country apart, woe is us as a country. Woe is these businesses out there who are going bankrupt. Woe is these farmers out there who are going bankrupt. And forget about trying to get your national debt together. Oh, so anyway, those are all the things that I got to say. My partner in crime hasn't showed up yet. 4:30, and it doesn't look like he's going to be here. So we're going to end the show early. I know you're probably tired of listening to me talking, and I haven't got tired of doing what I do, and I'm never going to get tired of doing what I think is right, telling the American people what I think is right. And you folks out there, please, I don't want to beg you. That's your choice. But there are a lot of other people out there doing a lot of shows, and I know damn well our show is better than theirs. Some of them who are bringing in 1 million subscribers. Hell, we need to start bringing in some of our folks. So look for us people to be very, very aggressive in 2026, getting subscribers and stuff to listen to our show, even if we had to go outside these daggone walls of this country. People outside need to know how the folks here in this country think about what the hell is happening here in this damn country because we don't like it. I don't like it. My partner in crime don't like it. And I know a whole bunch of you other folks out there don't like what the hell is going on. So if we're going to change this shit, then we're going to have to start doing something about it. And these TBS and NBC and MSNBC now and all you other freak fuckers out there and everything who aren't doing shit about this I'm going here or not saying what the hell is going on in this country, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. The New York Times, Washington Post, all you folks and stuff who done bought out these media folks, you Peter Thiel type Simon Guns out there and all the rest of you guys and stuff out there who's spending y'all billions of dollars and everything to be able to control the media and stuff out here, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Talk to you guys later. Bye.